a real need for the public to be aware that infrastructure is very critical in their lives, that not only their safety in getting across the bridge or getting across town, but just the economic viability of the country depends largely on the quality of the infrastructure it has. And that the public needs to be aware that infrastructure doesn't exist cost-free. It does require investment. It does require maintenance. An awful lot of the bridge inventory in this country was built back with the original construction of the interstate highway system back in the 50s, late 50s. So they're all 50 years old, 60 years old. That's probably getting fairly close to the amount of time they were intended to last. That's very closely related to the healthcare issue. If we catch diseases at an early stage or prevent diseases, that's much better than treating catastrophic diseases. Same thing goes true with the bridge. If we prevent the degradation from ever beginning, then we never have to worry about repairing it. It's going to require a lot from the political side of society as well to help us make the hard decisions that have to be made if we're going to remain the kind of country we've always been and hope to be in the future. The typical strategy that we take at this point for a very extreme event, like a large earthquake or a large blast in the immediate vicinity, our basic concept is to try to protect human life. So we try to make sure the structure remains standing. It may well be an economic loss, quite often perhaps will be an economic loss, but if it protects the occupants, it's done job number one at least. And then lastly, where we can, and to the extent we can, we also try to control economic damage so that hopefully the structure can be reused. And that protection will take on different aspects for different, what we call occupancies of the structure. A hospital has to be designed to still be functional. So it has to be designed to considerably different standards than just a conventional office building or anything else where we can afford to shut it down after the earthquake if we have to, but a hospital or police station, communication center, airport, those things need to be functional after the event, and so they have to be designed not only to stand up but to remain functional and operational, and that's a tougher problem.